Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday night here with the Technically That should not come out right. That was just some dyslexic syllabalisms. What I was trying to say was welcome to the Wednesday night edition of the Technically Unsound podcast. I'm DJ Tommy, and you can see we got one empty box, but we do have DJ Infinity. Say hello. All right. Right as he puts cup to mouth. That's just like with the waiter walking up to your table. Here. Right when you take that big bite.
What it do? Yeah, we here. Oh yeah, you want the intros. Hold on, there you go. That sounds all choppy. Does that sound choppy to you?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna skip. I'm here.
And then we got the myth, DJ Magix.
I am mythical.
Shazam, bitches.
I am magical. Shazam, bitches. What up, peoples? Party people in the house, in the place to be. Check 1, check 2, check 3.
Oh, I'm actually thirsty, so I'm going to crack now. And for those of you who've tuned in to watch us live, feel free to partake in consumption of beverages.
It is beverage o'clock.
That's kind of what we do. It used to be like official, but now it's just casual.
We've run out of drinks to try.
Anything that's
Plus,
worth
it's kind of cold. It's kind of cold too. So I kind of had a feeling that drink trying would drop off once it got colder.
Oh, I do have one to try. I forgot about that.
No, but I think your first point was more accurate. We did kind of run out of things.
I want to do mixed drinks. I do want to try that, but it's kind of hard to do if you don't have a bar.
Well,
to make all the stuff with, like, there's just simple things, but I might try some other non-requirement of bitters and other things like that.
I mean, once you buy it once, though, it lasts for a while.
Yeah, but I don't have the bar that I want to have here. I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff and then just have it sit here, not in a cool looking ass bar.
Like
I got a bar. Anyway. I mean, but I've always wanted a cool little bar, beach bar inside the house.
With the homie Art here, the past couple nights, we consumed a lot of beverages, amongst other things. And what's crazy is not a single morning did I wake up with a hangover.
I'm telling you, hangovers our hangovers from back in the day were sugar related. I mean, now you're drinking a 0 sugar drink and beer, you're not going to get a hangover, but we were doing sex with alligators and fucking oat milk Scooby snacks and vodka cran raspberry, lemon drops, shit like that. Yeah. Sugar on top of sugar, top of sugar, top of sugar.
Yeah. Well, right now I'm drinking a Cutwater White Russian, 13 per. Yeah, but I think Monday night I had 5 Mountain Dew hards. And I think we did a gummy. And I think he had some pre-rolls. I always say the ED, and I guess I'm not supposed to. Pre-rolls or pre-rolleds.
Don't do that. Don't succumb to the idiocracy of Gen Alpha and Gen Z. It's pre-rolled. That's what it is. Pre-rolled.
Pre-rolled.
It's yeah.
Okay.
Just because
I thought I said that.
Young dumb people don't. Hey, you got to just cut off. Hey, instead of saying charisma, we're just gonna say Riz.
You sound like an angry old man right now. Why they got to be dumb?
I'm just because they are dumb.
Okay. Well, that's great for viewership.
Hey, if you can't sound out an entire fucking word, I don't want to hear anything you have to say. That basically means you don't know the basic concept of speaking English.
There's so many different forms of English that could be a whole episode by itself.
OLLED is rolled. It's not pre-roll. There's an ED at the end. Say it. Say it with your chest.
Orangey. It's not bad, actually. Not to finish this one.
But regardless of that.
This ad just blocked my article.
Nothing like a little Range Rover.
Ooh, how does this little red look? Okay, never mind. Speaking of gummies, Elton says legalizing in America and Canada is one of the greatest mistakes of all time.
Because he holds weight anymore.
It's probably
I think we talked about this before. I'm not going to say it's addictive as far as like alcohol and other things that have a chemical addiction. I think the state of mind that you get put in is very addicting, and people are addicted to that being in that state of mind.
Yeah.
I always thought that marijuana was a little different, though, like, because in this paragraph right here, he's saying that the reason he's against it is because he feels like it leads to other drugs. And I don't recall seeing a lot of that.
They always said weed was a gateway drug. I mean, technically they said cigarettes was a gateway to weed, and then weed was a gateway to other things.
Okay. Okay.
But that was back in when we were growing up.
That's why I
You
said
know, the
that's
whole
all.
war on drugs thing,
Well, that was
which is
Reagan
when
that fucked everybody.
that was when Elton John was at his height.
Right.
So
Then, yes.
he's just reiterating what he knows best. But
That's
ironically, I was just telling Infinity of the 3 people I just ran into or came across driving before the show that were just sitting at fucking stoplights. They were smoking out, but they're not even smart enough to just pull over to the side of the road and smoke like you're parked there with your lights off. You know, if a cop rolls by, they're not going to notice it. You're just sitting in your car. They are stopped at stop signs, just hanging out and waving people by to go by.
Okay.
You're in Cheech and Chong land, though, so.
And that's what's dumb. I mean, think about that. This person's holding up traffic. What happens if, there's a parent and 2 cars behind them that are trying to get somewhere, and you're.
So are you agreeing with Elton John?
I'm saying there needs to be not the. It does need to be legalized, but it needs to be treated just like drinking and driving.
It is treated that way.
Not to the certain level. Like if you get pulled over for a DUI, you get a breathalyzer that tells you how much you have in you. They don't have a means of doing that kind of testing with THC.
It wouldn't be accurate. I could have smoked 2 days ago, and it's going to show my system today.
Exactly. It's just going to show the presence of it. They need something that's going to show the count, the particulate count, how intense that is in your bloodstream, because that'll tell you whether or not you're impaired to drive or not.
That's going to vary for different people, different body weights, how much they smoke, all that.
The same thing applies to drinking.
Yeah, but if I get drunk
drinks
Sunday, I will not still have it in my system Wednesday.
I mean, unless you continuously drink throughout those days.
Yes, but.
And I'm not saying drink like you're out Saturday night drinking, but if you just maintain drinking like alcoholics do to maintain that level, yeah, it's still going to show up in your blood.
Yeah,
you just let it drop to a certain level where it's not visibly affecting your appearance or your mannerisms. But yeah, if you go out and get fucked up Saturday, wake up, have a dog, hair of the dog, and then have a afternoon nooner, and then a pre-supper, whatever. If you have a few throughout the day, you're going to retain that blood alcohol level. It's not going to be as high, but it's still going to be in your system. I'm just thinking of that guy that's sitting there just high and is thinking he's hitting the brakes, and he's not, and he's rolling into an intersection.
Do you think he's smoking marijuana that he bought at a dispensary, or that he probably got off one of the fellas? Okay.
He got it down the street.
I don't know.
Or he just did enough of it to be up there. Or he might not have done it at all. He might have had other issues.
He may have taken a gummy. I don't know. But maybe, I think
maybe he was watching
legalizing
a
it
TikTok.
Is good.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm afraid of with the legalizing it is that they're gonna ruin it.
Well, I did read that
exploited.
I did read that the purity is they're almost doing what they're doing to our Fruit Loops. Like they're adding like preservatives and shit to it. The stuff that you buy at a dispensary. So it's
because those are all federally provided.
Yeah.
So I know a couple years back, I know some people that, live that lifestyle.
What lifestyle?
For a very long time, if you got dispensary weed was way better than on the street weed. It had a higher intensity. But then that was like the height of it. It was like getting people hooked. And then they started adding preservatives to it, trying to retain it. And that's kind of ruined it, a lot of it for a lot of people.
Right. They got to chop it down.
There was a documentary for California about the farms that they use. The other thing was this. They only if you're a farm. I don't know if this is still in effect. If you farm for a federal entity for them, if you grow the weed for them, you cannot use your weed for anything else. And a lot of farms were starting to use the oil from their weed for medicinal purposes, just pulling the THC for like, I don't know if you've seen the video with the guy with bad Parkinson's and he takes a hit of, I don't know if it was a shot but you can literally watch him stop shaking. And then it tracks him for like time lapses over the course of hours. He comes in, he can't hold a pen or anything. He can't hold a glass of water. He's that bad. He takes the dosage of THC, and within 10, 15 minutes, he calms down. After that, he's sitting up. He's talking normal. A little bit after that, this is about an hour and a half after, it slowly starts to drop off. But then it starts from, hey, this is how it came in. This is what the THC did. And this is him weaning off the THC and going back to his Parkinson's state. But the FDA apparently won't let you do any of that shit with their weed anymore. So I don't know if that's still a thing. That was about 5-6 years ago when I watched the documentary on that. And hey, nowadays you can't believe everything you see. So recover after a outage. Oh, that's why my Instagram wasn't working earlier today.
They had an outage. And actually, I was testing ChatGPT because just before we went live, ChatGPT was still down. And now I was able to get to ChatGPT, so they must have just fixed it. Fixed it.
They fixed it?
Is ChatGPT part of the Facebook conglomerate?
No, they had a different issue. They had like a code issue. Like you could still get to it, but I guess with Facebook, I don't know if they were redirecting you. I usually don't try to use Facebook or anything. I very rarely will use it.
Gotcha.
I've already had a gummy, by the way.
That's why you fixed it.
That's why you fick it?
So
Fick it.
Yeah, so I guess some people were having technical problems. What was the next story that I was going to bring up? Oh, we talked about OnlyFans last week because it's just a thing to talk about.
Old girl making freaking millions.
Oh, the $1 million
Sophie
chick.
Rain. Well, this is a different experience. OnlyFans model cries after sleeping with 101 men in a day.
All that.
I guess, these girls are now trying to one-up each other. So they want to have the most extreme, like clickbait, I suppose, because we clicked on it. But I guess people actually are going to her OnlyFans and paying to see the 101 train, I guess. That doesn't sound super appealing to me.
That's, yeah.
How many would that be an hour?
Well, so it's not like you're just in there for 20, 30 minutes like regular. You're just
I know you're in there for.
Are you on a timer? Like
you're on a
20-stroke timer?
Kind of are. Because I saw the documentary. Well, part of it. They charge you for the rest of it, but I saw part of it. And they were outside waiting. Like, it's in like London or UK, something like that.
Okay.
And yeah, she was like, everybody was talking so much shit. Like, oh, her soul's gone. She's useless and this and that. I'm like, but first of all, that's 100 people. So you're going to be in pain mentally and physically. That's just but yeah, I think she wished she didn't do it. Damn, they could have done better.
25 an hour would be 4 hours.
It was all day. It was an Airbnb.
25 an hour. Yeah, basically, you're probably just putting everybody on a 60-second timer or something. And you're
it was a 24-hour marathon. You could probably do 10 minutes a piece.
I don't think it's that long.
That's lovemaking. These people ain't lovemaking.
Yeah.
All right, 5 minutes a piece.
They got
5 minutes in an hour.
Stroke, stroke, stroke. Next. Stroke, stroke, stroke. Next. Like it's an assembly line.
Oh,
but yeah, she wasn't really about that life.
And I guess now there's another girl that's talking about she's going to do 1,000 in a day.
They're trying to break records.
Mm-hmm.
I thought 1,000's already been done, though.
I'm sure it's been done, but I guess no one on OnlyFans has done it.
Well,
So was she crying tears of
What up,
pain
baby?
or
Tears
tears
of
of joy?
no, she was upset. I
Oh.
saw they show you 15 minutes of it for free.
Big
I'll
E's
say-
on.
Yep.
What up?
Hello.
Yeah, they show you about 15 minutes of it, and she just comes out and she looks whooped, like done.
So she
Huh?
comes out.
Well, only you. Only you.
Well, now that Big E's here, we got a story inspired by Big E. Say hello, Big E.
What up?
And
What I
explain
do?
to our listeners why you're late.
Work sucks. I got home and 5 minutes later I got a call about some cameras being down.
Damn.
And I had to go 45 minutes. It was about 40 minutes. Twin Peaks Road, basically. But anyway, like going towards Phoenix.
Shit.
And
You've been here.
yeah, so and then I got stuck because some people don't know how to do their job correctly. I was done quickly, and then they couldn't get their side done. So now I'm here.
Maybe
So-
you were the 101st man.
Dude.
Oh, is this the girl trying to rack up 1,000?
No, this one just did 101.
Oh,
Stirring the Kool-Aid.
underachiever.
Yeah, I know. Like, jeez. But this one's inspired by Big E. I was saving it for you.
Oh,
Oh, Paige.
Paige Van Zandt, Hannah Goldie, and some other bitches.
Respect.
I see curves. I'm happy.
Oh, shoot. That almost looked questionable. That's TMZ. I guess. Man, I'm probably flagged now. I'm going to say that was a strap because at first I thought it was NIP.
It's not.
Okay,
Yeah, I've
that's
seen
just
these
a strap.
pictures.
Okay.
Yeah. You're good.
NSFW?
I mean, TMZ will post that.
Because they get money off that.
Yeah. But what is the event here? They're just, I guess no one really cares. Huh?
It's just a collab.
Funny.
Okay.
Yeah, Hannah Goldie is the one with the tattoo in the middle of her under her tits right there. She's a fighter in the UFC as well.
Okay. Damn.
So did the echo start when I jumped on, or has it been on?
Oh, it's
It
been on.
never stopped, even with the muting and everything, because you didn't say anything.
It popped through a couple of times, but you weren't there.
I'm
But
just
you were
making
still
sure that
muted.
I'm just making sure it wasn't me, because it's a good tell sometimes when one party's not here and other parties are.
So,
Party
by
like
the
a
way,
Diddy party.
I got the meters on everybody
so
now.
Diddy. So
Everything is
that
muted.
record was broken in 2004,
The 1,000?
and it was 919
I knew it was someone like that.
within 12 hours.
Jesus Christ.
For 1,000?
That's
No,
just stick in run. Stick in run.
That's the Guinness. That's the current Guinness record. Is 919.
Do they still track that? Because they quit doing some of those because people were fucking themselves up trying to break records.
I just googled it and it came up, and she had to do it in Poland apparently.
You think?
I don't know if you guys have seen these. I'm starting to see more of these TikToks where someone says, like I need help paying my, like for my treatments or something. So could you just stay on this video for 60 seconds before you scroll?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I'll
the
actually do it.
Trolling for funds.
Well, there's
Trolling for
also
funds is what I call it.
There's also, the whole like, hey, if you guys like my video and follow me, I'll follow you back and like all of your videos, and then we can post and make sure that each of our followers, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
trying to
Have
lift
you
each
tried
other
it?
up.
Have you done
Yeah.
that?
No, I haven't.
I try to just like if anybody that I'm a two-way friend with will post anything, I usually go through and try to make sure that I've liked all their videos. because I mean it's hard to get the momentum.
Yeah.
And
I definitely,
the algorithm needs to see that.
I definitely go and watch people's videos. You know, there's all these not algorithms, but formulas for whatever they say that makes you hit the algorithm better, which is making sure you watch at least the first half of the video before you like it, making sure you watch the video all the way through, making sure you don't like it until the video's over and replays, making sure that you let it replay so that it gets a play plus possibly it's all kinds of shit. No one knows like what really works, you know what I mean?
Well, if you catch me on the wipe cycle, then I set the phone down for a couple minutes. So you'll get replayed a few times. If you're that video that I set the phone down on, you're getting replayed several times. As long as you're not long form.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Sometimes I'll find videos and I'll be like brushing my teeth or something, and I'm all okay. I need to find a video real quick that I can set down.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck up your curation.
Yeah,
because if you leave it on the wrong video when you set your phone down and it replays, TikTok's is like, oh, he likes this shit, and then you're like, oh, now you're getting all this weird emo shit.
I've done that when I'm cooking dinner and I got to walk away and go check on something and I leave my phone on the counter. And then I'm like, why is this shit replaying in my ear like 75 times? And it's the worst shit ever. Come back and look through TikTok and it's like, okay, time to clean the algorithm. Start searching for shit.
Well, something that's helped me get because I am so glad the election's over again. I've probably said that before, but now that I don't have to see all those damn videos, now it's back to normal videos in a sense, but then I had to push it more towards dancing girls. So a good trick is I started saving them. Like, I don't know what the shape of that is, like a trapezoid with like a flag facing down or whatever it is, or the save the save button. I guess I don't know what it's officially called, but I started hitting that button for the dancing girl videos, and now I'm very well curated. Like, I've gotten rid of most of the junk, and now it's just a lot of dancing girls on my feed, and that's what I want TikTok for.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sometimes my algorithm gets, because, I did make a second account with my, with just me and not GRP, but going back and forth sucks. And it's like, it's the same thing I do on Facebook, because I can share from Facebook to my other page. So I just make sure I have everything in my regular Facebook page so that I can see it. And then I'll just share it over to the other one. So I don't have to keep flopping back and forth. If they made it easier, I guess it would be okay. But I mean, TikTok did make it a little easier from the beginning of when I first started my second one. I haven't posted anything. I barely even get on that profile, but it's there. So if you see it, it is me, because it is me in the picture. But
the real Big E.
Have any of you tried Scoops yet?
Yeah,
I've seen the advertisements for Scoops.
Top of my mouth. They've been out for a couple years.
Scoops, like,
I'm looking like a dog with peanut butter trying to eat them damn things.
What is it? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
The chips, right? The chips with the fucking scoop thing?
No.
Well, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta give some context.
It's a very that was on my feed for Instagram and TikTok is
what the hell
the
you looking
Scoops at, based on the trend of possibly TikTok going away. Originally, there was one called APV, or America's something video. That was just shitty. But they were like, yeah, with the possible coming rain, there's Scoops social media feed. And then it's literally just like TikTok. People are just reposting their TikTok videos and the Scoops app, but there's a lot less censorship on it, apparently.
So when y'all were talking Sunday about people leaving, what you call it? Not TikTok. What was the other app?
Facebook.
MySpace. There's a something called Lemon 8.
Well, yeah, that's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
There's also Blue something, Blue Cast, Blue Stream, Blue something.
Blue Chew.
No, you know what you need to do, but that's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly. That couldn't be any more perfect. No, there's blue something. I got to look again, but that's what a lot of people are going to because of Elon and all the other shit. But it's blue something. I can't remember the damn name.
I say bring back Tumblr.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you mean Grindr? Grindr?
You want a curation of dancing girls. Tumblr.
Shit. Yeah, what you see might not be what you get either. Magic, your camera went all the way out of focus.
I don't want to get arrested.
Oh yeah, I need. Alexa, turn off the magic light.
That's the magic
light.
It's turn off the other magic device.
There's some things that you just you leave to yourself.
I did not name it. That's the actual.
It's a vibrating light.
I mean, you can change the name. I'm just saying,
dude. I haven't gone through and changed the brightness of it. That's why I figured that's what's the camera's causing the camera to go out. Is it's picking up that light,
magic light.
Alexa, turn off the sexy time light.
Right. Like he's over there. Like,
so let's get it. It's gone. It turned off.
Start booty sequence.
Sexy time's over, man.
It automatically plays this.
Should save sexy time for after the podcast. You got to contain that energy.
Yeah, your sample didn't play, whatever it was.
Oh, it didn't?
No, not to us.
Oh, what the hell?
It was funny, you laughing, but no. You're like, there
it is. Everything. Fucking A. How many times is this going to happen?
Update again, huh?
Everything changed again.
Got him. Yep.
Let me read one little interesting snippet though. So basically,
I want to check out that lemonade.
What?
Hey, just as a test, real quick.
What's up, brother?
Yeah.
Heard it.
Oh, good test. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
So I guess the law that's going to go into effect on January 20th, 2025, is that the Google, and Apple application stores, the app stores, cannot offer the TikTok products. So, I mean, it's still going to work for everybody that already has it.
For now.
And I mean, if they're not allowed to do updates, because the app store is how the updates get pushed.
The problem is, oh my God, that is for why they're doing this. And then they're going to allow the app to still be used. That is the dumbest thing. So part of the biggest security with apps, granted, I hate Apple. One of the biggest things is you can't download apps from Apple because it has to pass Apple security verification. Same thing with Google Play for the most part, which means they prevent malicious code from being injected. Now you're going to allow the servers to still operate, but you're basically going to sideload an application that does not have to pass any U.S. security verification.
Some people will sideload, but the funny thing is you could still just go to your browser and go to TikTok.com.
Yes, you can.
I never even tried that because I don't care that much, but I didn't know that was possible.
If the only thing that's happening is the apps can no longer be offered on the app stores, the TikTok app, I mean, TikTok could just say, yeah, we'll just never do another update. And so, but of course, no new users would be able to install it. Anybody that got a new phone wouldn't be able to install it. So eventually it would dwindle down.
Oh, we are in a deep, dark hallway, aren't we?
What?
All right, you heard that as well, right? Tom
Big
was
time.
reverbing.
What the fuck?
That shit would.
But
That one
here's
was
the thing:
that one was
it wasn't
pretty
coming.
bad.
It wasn't. Tom, you were reverbing, but Infinity's monitor light indicator was not going off.
Mhm.
I wasn't even looking at my screen. Let me end the screen share for our audience and participants.
Is there anything else you were going to share?
I might have a couple other stories.
I mean, I got a little cool new toy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty. didn't set up. I was going to set up my aux cam so I didn't have to just hold it up like we just started this joint. But
Ooh.
DJI Osmo.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
One of the highest rated gimbals that are out there at the moment. It was Black Friday. That's the only thing I got for myself.
Nice.
So
You gonna
I got
get a suction mount for the Tesla?
This motherfucking car. No, I don't want this on the dash. So you unlock right
What
here,
the hell?
and then you flip up. It's powered on now. So that's where the phone goes. I don't even want to know what Magic's looking at.
Yeah.
And this goes on here. It's
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
So it just did its 0 calibration. So now, as you see, and there's different modes, but it's pretty fucking fluid. So I can tap a button and then go, this way. And there's also a controller right here. So your pan, tilt, rotation, everything's there. Then you double tap here, it'll home itself. You can zoom and or focus here. You push in and you can zoom or focus there. This button right here, this orange one, is either record or if you double tap, I think it snaps a picture because it's all Bluetooth. So it's connected to the phone right now.
Oh, that's cool.
And then with what it comes with, you can set it down like this and it'll follow you like X, Y, and Z axis. So it's pretty freaking dope. Then if you unscrew here, it's a standard 16-inch thread, just like most of our camera mounts and stuff like that.
Wow.
You got ideas for this, or you just bought it because?
I had a few ideas. I actually made a video last night of the software update on Tommy's favorite car, the Tesla, but I haven't posted it yet because it didn't. The picture's great. My speech ain't great, so we'll see. But I can also use this like in my daughter's softball game, stuff like that. I just want it. And Christmas, family's gonna be here, so walk around and just do. What's up?
What do you mean by your speech ain't great? Like, you mean the audio or?
No, the audio was great. It's the things I was talking about was for the update because there was every year around this time Tesla does a huge update.
Yeah,
it's a lot of software changes because it's a software-based car, and some of the stuff I went through, there's blue dots when it's a new update, kind of like any other computer. So it'll say new next to it, and you click it, and it shows you this, that, and the third. But I didn't get to capture everything I wanted to because I was learning this and the car at the same time. So that was my mistake. So I could do it again. It's no big deal. I mean, the car's here, but I just thought this thing was so dope. And it was less than $100 on Black Friday. Normally it's like $150 or something. So,
I'm waiting for the Model Q, by the way.
Oh, yeah, the $20,000 one?
It's supposed to be.
Well, yeah, so they say. So it'll come out at like 55,000 10 years later. Elon time. But yeah, this thing is freaking dope. I've only played with it for the last 2 days. It was supposed to be here last week. I wanted to do an unboxing, but it was late. So whatever.
Yeah, DJI pretty much has a monopoly on the gimbal business.
Oh yeah, it's one of the top 3, I think, of the last year or two.
I don't know. TikTok Shop says they have some that are a direct competitor.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're called Bongjinghua Chu.
China. You know what they're called?
China.
But yeah, the app is pretty dope too. It's got AI and stuff, so it can do basic edits for you. But it works pretty good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep, happy with it. Good purchase.
So, well, never mind. I was gonna ask Tom about the TikTok thing, but you still have it on there. Do they mention Lemonade on any of these bands?
Yeah.
You said yeah, they do?
No, because they just created Lemonade. But
yeah.
But see, at the end of the day, the ban is against ByteDance. ByteDance is the parent company. ByteDance is based like majority stock is owned in China, I guess. It's like very close. It's like 60-40 or 55-45. But the majority ownership is in China of this company, ByteDance, the parent company of TikTok. Lemon8, if you go to Lemon8 in the App Store, it will show that it's ByteDance or TikTok Ltd. So it's going to be banned. That's what, if you go to anybody who's trying to push Lemon8, like they'll say, oh, there's this great alternative to TikTok. It's called Lemon8. You know, you can log in with your same username and password and all this.
Yeah,
it's like,
that's
dude,
what I just know. I was like,
TikTok.
This guy's asking me to log in with TikTok login.
Right. Yeah, it takes your TikTok username and password. And it's like, and all the comments are just like, yeah, dude, this is TikTok. It's going to be banned just, the same.
Yeah, that's not going to last.
All right,
I didn't even try it though. I thought, oh, maybe I'll go check it out. But then when I went to the App Store, it's like TikTok Ltd. It's like, well, shit, there's no point. I mean, that's going to be removed from the App Store.
Yep.
I tried Scoops and it's a little different.
Scoops, is that the one you brought earlier? Or you brought up?
Yeah.
It
looks very much like it.
Damn chips.
Scoops, is that like ice cream place where the girls wear like bikini tops?
All right, so here's the difference.
It's called drips.
Usually on like YouTube, Reels, Instagram, like they don't show you the full fights, or like when cops shoot people, they don't show that. They usually stop right there. This app shows the entire fucking thing. Like for the first 10 minutes,
right?
I just showed it, or I was going through some reels. That was like a Mike Tyson moment there, where that was going through the reels in there.
Where's the record button when you need it?
I know.
I know where
everything's recorded now.
It showed, like police shooting people, like the whole on, no blurry, no nothing. So I was like, shit.
I
had to stop watching.
CNN was showing that CEO shooting.
Oh yeah, they showed the whole thing.
They showed the guy getting shot in the back.
You couldn't see blood, but you could see him re-racking it because it jammed and everything.
Yeah,
yep.
This was like jammed. They showed blood. They show the whole thing. I don't know if there was blood in this one because it was so cold, and I think the guy was wearing like coats.
Oh, you're still gonna bleed. It just takes a second.
Yeah.
No,
like
these were
times.
Like, hey, that's that dude's ear.
Yeah, I mean, that'll eventually, once it catches on and starts having any type of a user base, they'll come in and start censoring it. Someone will take over.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, it took years for Tumblr to get that way.
The most skeptical person here thinks that that's not going to happen with this app as well. Like, especially if it gains any traction.
No, because it was his idea.
I'm just saying it took years for Tumblr to move to that.
No cap.
But Tumblr, I mean, I don't even remember Tumblr.
But see, Tumblr was kind of low key, and people somewhat tried to keep it that way.
Well, and people went there to hook up too. They didn't go there necessarily for news.
Well, it is. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I honestly don't. I think they need to not.
Maybe it's the gummy, but can you explain it is what it is?
Who are you asking?
Magic's. Because he just said it.
Exactly that. It is what it is.
I'm guilty of saying that a lot. But
it's a fact of life. It's one of those things that it's something that's out of your control that you can't change yourself.
I don't know if I've ever heard Big E say it.
Oh, really?
Not on the podcast, at least.
Yeah, I'm guilty of saying it.
I mean, I don't think any of this shit should be censored. I think it just needs to show the full thing. Like I know I talked to Infinity about this before, like before I even moved out here, and then all the shit that happened afterwards. I can't watch a lot of these police brutality videos. Like, and when I see the footage that didn't make it to the news, and I see the backstory, or the back footage that they cut out, and I see the unedited versions of it, that shit makes me angry. Like, I wanna call up Infinity and get my Operation Shoot Back t-shirts printed up and start wilding out. Because I mean, it makes me angry. Like, what the fuck?
It's bad.
I have to, but I think if more people saw that, more people would be angry and more people would be willing to speak up. I would hope. I see you shake your head. Let me rephrase it. I would hope more people would get angry and more people would find ways to correct this issue. It doesn't have to be extreme like the Operation Shoot Back, but fuck it.
Well, no, what happens is the fucking Karens and the woke motherfuckers take a hold of it, and then it becomes something it's not supposed to be. Like, you're supposed to be outraged and uproar for the better well-being of everybody, and they'll take it and turn it into their own, narrative and how they're the best people in the world because they're sticking up for this person and that person. So,
what does woke mean to you? I'm just curious.
You've asked this before. Now, I mean, I think it's you didn't ask me. You asked Tommy. But I understand what you're trying to say and what you
asking your meaning.
You explained it. I'm talking about what we hear in everywhere about people and being woke and how fucking you can't say that. You have to call them they. You can't assume gender. You can't do this. You can't do that. All the shit that like you can't. I saw a fucking
Men
video
can have
the other.
Babies, don't forget that one.
Oh yeah, that's down. I saw a video the other day where they didn't say they couldn't say illegal, but they said legal. They couldn't say fucking just the easiest regular words in an everyday conversation that are not even fucking. It's like something you would hear in a courtroom. You know what I mean? Like where you're supposed to be proper. And yet they're cutting these words out and putting asterisks in the middle of letters. Like, I mean, that's fucking ridiculous. You can't. I mean, where's the freedom of speech, right?
No, like I said, I wasn't trying to dig at you. I was just asking because it means something different to different people.
Eric, freedom of speech. What the powers that be? No,
It's just, I mean, it's what we've talked about on this podcast since I've jumped on. It's the woke shit, and we mean that in the way that, people taking shit the complete opposite direction that it needs to be taken and making their, doing it for their own cause and narrative instead of what it's supposed to be there for, and to. Because I knew woke in the beginning as like wake up and fucking realize that not everything is as wholesome and great as you think it is. Like the government isn't the all-knowing, all-being fucking greatness of the world because they do fucking shady ass shit and they're full of corruption. Same with all kinds of shit. So that's what I initially heard that word being used for. But again, it got taken over. It got weaponized as something for these fucking people that think they know better than everybody and they're gonna fucking protect everybody when they're just a sad sack of shit that fucking think too much of themselves.
I couldn't agree more.
Look,
plus,
this is
one of the reasons why I asked too is because there's different channel, different title or whatever, and also possibly different viewers. So I was curious, not just for me, but for other people, because it means different things. Like I said, to different people.
Yeah,
I was curious.
No, I just think that sometimes when you ask a question in that manner, like I kind of knew where you were going, especially because you had asked it before. So that's the only reason why I thought you were just going to bring that up again. And I'm like, I know where we were going. Yeah,
just wanted to hear from the horse's mouth.
Makes sense.
What are you sharing?
I'm going to share. This is here is my plan to fix the Karen wokeness, the Karens and Kevins of the world.
Let me stop.
I want to show you.
Here we go again.
This is no. This is what it is. Hold on.
Are you sharing something to the world?
Yeah,
the world's going to see it.
That's all right. It's
I
on
still see the
Facebook.
TikTok thing on YouTube.
I just stopped. Forgot I was still sharing.
All right, now it's blank.
This is what we all need to do.
Just
With the
start
cares of the
slapping
world,
people.
just walking by and just
You
when
gotta
you
unmute
hear
that.
something, this is what we need in the world.
That was an awesome movie.
He's all equal opportunity, motherfucker.
Right. That I think will solve the wokeness and allow wokeness to be taken back to its original statement. Just all the
It's too gone.
ridiculousness.
There needs to be a new word.
That's
They took it over, they trampled it, they ripped it to shreds, and they fucking pissed on it.
But
Literally.
that's the reason why you need this extremeness. It's like
you could
it's
really
like the
get away with
Gandalf, you
this,
shall not pass. It stops here. We will take back woke.
I want to see this.
I'm just saying.
Oh, I'd really love to see it. I could try my new gimbal. Be like, oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Oh yeah, I forgot to show this part too. It extends, so I could get right up next to your fucking slap.
God damn, that looked like it broke. I
I
was like, holy shit, he just broke his new toy.
He was like, oh,
Watch that
shit.
shit on Timu.
First time I did that, I scared myself.
That would have been a TikTok right there. Had it broke, we'd have been looping that shit. This is gonna be my wipe video.
Right. Yeah, go ahead and get this one. Not this one, but get this one.
I'm gonna fuck this one up.
Right. I'll put this car up, but you get one. Yeah, no,
There's a lot of times where I wish I could just walk around, just
You could.
smack the shit out of people and just
You
put a
could.
sticker.
This is a
Wake
daily
up.
occurrence for me, but I'd lose my job.
I think all of us would.
I got a quick story, if you don't mind, of my past 24 hours have been absolute garbage.
Did you have to walk in the street like that?
I felt like I needed to. Well, because we all know that I've been basically working since this morning, and I barely made it here. So, but last night I lost a couple of hours of sleep in the middle of everything because. What do you? Oh,
Sorry.
I was wondering too. I was like, what are you
You'll
talking
see
about?
in
You didn't
YouTube
say
what I
it.
just did.
I got woken up like right around 3 or just before 3 because fucking
Please tell me it wasn't an Amazon driver again.
no, my wife tells me that she's like in a panic that I need to get up because she's hearing a smoke detector, like a smoke alarm, like it was actually going off, not like just the beeping from the batteries. I jump up and I go running because it was obviously not in our room or anywhere near it because I could hear it in the distance. So I go running and next thing I know, I hear carbon monoxide detected. Ooh. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm trying to figure out which one I'm hearing it from. And I grab like my little step ladder thing that I keep near my modem because I have it up high. And I'm grabbing that and I'm trying to fucking stop it. I'm pushing the buttons isn't working. I fucking pop batteries out. Nothing's working. It's making loud, crazy noises. I'm trying to reset it. It's not working. So I'm still half asleep. So I'm not thinking, hey, twist it and, pop it off completely. And some of them are hardwired in. So I wasn't sure. I've never even messed with these except for changing batteries. So I'm like freaking out and the dogs are freaking out. My wife's freaking out. I'm like, fuck. There's 2 of them that were saying carbon monoxide detected. And I'm like, all I know about this is, you don't smell it. You don't know. You just pass out and die.
Yeah.
Wait. Well, how's that go again? Say it again. One more time for the bald-headed person who tried to kill me with it.
Motherfucker. Mind your business.
I was like, what are we talking about? But anyway, my wife was like, obviously full like fucking panic mode, and I couldn't get it to stop. And she's like, is it still saying carbon monoxide? I'm like, yeah. And I couldn't get it to stop. So she decides to just call 911. And so, which in hindsight, I was a little mad in the beginning because I was like, what the fuck? We don't need this shit. Like, what are we doing? But then I thought about it. Yeah, when I like really put it in my head, I'm all, no, that was probably the right thing to do. So they sent the fire department out here, told us to get out of the house, but to leave everything closed, not to open shit up because they need to be able to detect it if there's actually that happening. So we had grabbed the dogs, fucking almost lost another dog. Fucking he got off his leash because we were, in a panic and leash didn't get put on right or some shit. But anyway, we're standing outside fucking freezing our asses off because it was actually cold at 3 a.m. And we waited less than 10 minutes and the fire department was here. And they come in and they go everywhere and check everything, and they're like, yeah, we found the 2 that wouldn't stop. We got them to stop. Our detectors our handheld detectors, we went in every room, every corner, everywhere, didn't find even a trace. We're like, okay, good. So they're like, you can come in, you should be safe. There, and I'm like, oh fuck, are we? I mean, I don't know now, but I let it go or whatever. But we're inside, and they're like asking us questions, and I think because they want to make sure that we're okay, like nothing has affected us, and the guy starts asking me, so I see you like MMA, huh? Like, oh shit. Yeah. He's like, who's your favorite fighter? I was like, well, now we're back in the day. And he goes, oh, you really like MMA? I'm like, what? And the other guy behind him is like, yeah, you must really like MMA, because people that just are like, current viewers and fans don't ask questions like that. I'm like, well, the posters in my room would say that I'm definitely been a fan for a while. And so they're asking me like what fights I'm looking forward to seeing soon, and what I think about.
Card, scan that QR.
I know. And I wish I would have remembered. I wish I would have remembered.
Like, hey, y'all got like 15 minutes. We could do a quick little short.
Right? I'm like, hey, you guys want to do a pop up?
These guys saved my life. District 17 Fire Squad.
Yeah. I mean, and those fools were like, they were there for it too. They were like, yeah, they were locked in asking me these questions. I'm all, Jesus, man, I'm fucking still half asleep. My brain is barely slowing down. So it was funny, but everything was fine. But yeah, I barely got any sleep after that before I had to get up for work and stuff. And then, of course, I have this long ass stupid fucking day.
Did they say anything like what they found, or to dust them off or anything?
No, they just said that they took down the 2. They took down one, and the other one kept going and saying the same thing. So when they took that one down, damn, you all right?
My cord, headphone cord was stuck.
I thought something was jumping on you.
Yeah, it was me. I was doing a jump.
No, they didn't find anything. They did no traces of carbon monoxide anywhere. They just said that maybe our detectors are faulty or something. So
that's why I was asking, how long have you had those detectors?
I mean, I've been in this house over going on 3 years, so I don't know.
Magic's got recommendations for new ones.
Yeah.
No, we had a similar thing when I first moved in here, like the first week, and I was trying to ask him, I was like, where the fuck is this noise coming from? Because she has like 3 security systems that don't work, and
still.
So I'm trying to find. No, they're not. She's not paying for them anymore, thank God. But all the units are up on walls and in corners. So I'm like, where the fuck are you coming from? And it was like dead in the morning. So she called the fucking fire department, and they're literally catty corner from us. So they hear in like less than 5 minutes, and they're like, yeah. She's like, we see this a lot with faulty or older units. And they just gave her one. And they're just like, here, take one of ours. Because they can't get it to turn off or stop. Every time they plugged it back in, it would just immediately go back on again, even after resettings. They're like, here, take one of ours. I was like, all right, cool.
And I
haven't even asking how long.
I haven't even had the time to test it because I haven't been home since this morning. And I got home and changed and came in here. So I got to test them. I guess another one started beeping and saying low battery because of all the noise last night. It was going for like 10 minutes straight. Yeah. So yeah, I was like about to fucking just ram my head through the wall.
But are they the detector? Did you put them in yourself, or did they come in the house?
No, it was came in the house.
Yeah, so they could be fucking 10 years old by now.
Yeah. I mean, I used to put these systems in, so you know,
all right, well,
I kind of pay attention.
Go fall one off. Oh, I was gonna say fall one off a truck, but that would make sense.
No, I don't still put them in. I just used to put them in.
We did anybody else hear the bad echo while he was talking? Or was it just me?
I was trying very hard to.
I didn't really hear anything.
I was trying very hard to ignore it.
I saw it though.
It wasn't coming from me, was it? Look, it's doing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to work on that.
Yeah, we got to figure out the problem because that's going to be a problem for him more than just here.
Yes.
And
Actually, Infinity Talk?
Talk.
Okay. Do you also have your lavalier mic on as well?
Nope. Single mic.
Okay.
Wired.
So
I was trying to eliminate problems.
All right. So it was just you were far away from your mic.
Wow. Huh?
Okay. So that's the reason why you were further away from your mic, is why it sounded like you're on a lav mic.
Oh, weird how that works, right?
I was scooting back up because I had to pee. So
if I sit back like this, can you still hear me okay, or does it sound distant?
We can hear you, but you sound distant.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why.
Did anybody watch the watch party before we start this?
Yeah.
Any parts of it? Okay. Because I did have my mic set up where it was further away from me. I didn't know if there was, I didn't hear any difference. I started listening to some of it on Spotify just to hear the audio, and it seemed like it was fine.
I didn't hear anything blatantly obvious. I mean, I didn't watch all 4 hours or whatever.
No.
I watched it for a while. I went to like midnight because every time I was at work, so I check on it and I'd be like, damn, they're still going.
It was just after, just right around 11, I think.
Oh,
It was like 3 hours, 3 hours and 12 minutes or some shit.
It was long as shit. I know that. I was like, oh. And then you see, ooh. I was like, damn it, I want to see it. But I'm at work, so I wasn't even trying to bootleg nothing there. But no, I didn't hear anything majorly different. Nothing obvious anyway.
Yeah, I mean, because I can probably move my mic even further from me right now, and it probably barely sounds lower, maybe.
It's a little echoey, a little bit, but not. It's not. You could get away with it if you stayed that way. But when you bring it closer, it's blatantly obvious.
But when you do the whole show with that distance, you can't really tell. Like for us, it's obvious because you're speaking an inch from the mic, and then when you move it a foot away, we can clearly hear the difference.
Yeah, that's the same thing I do. So like if I lean back, I probably sound distant, but it shouldn't be much of an echo because my room is dampened.
Yeah.
Yeah, the echo's not coming from your room at all. The echo's coming from.
It's not an echo, but I'm saying just mean hollow.
Like overall, I got you.
Yep. Yeah, it's not it's definitely not the room. You can clap your hands in here and you won't hear it back.
And I left these motherfuckers here, and I needed them after not having a lot of sleep today. So I'm gonna take my first hit of them today.
When you fucking took
holy shit, we about killed ourselves on the podcast.
I was like, now he knows what it feels like. Yeah, buddy.
You're out of practice.
One side of my nose is very open right now. Holy shit!
It's like 3 times now. I'm like,
let's go. Now you're all close up on. I heard something. I heard something about a gummy earlier. When I see that close-up picture of you, I feel like it's showing.
Yeah, I can definitely feel.
That's why he's got that 8 shirt on.
Sensations in my cheeks, the facial cheeks. All right, let me see if this works.
The other way, but now that you said that,
see the facial cheeks.
We are going to do our first blind ranking. Quick meals. Here's what I mean by quick meals.
I thought you were going to put your name on there so you could put yours on there.
Raymond.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was supposed to do that.
That's what I thought Sunday. Okay.
And just whatever your favorite ramen is.
Top ramen. I'm going to put that at 4.
4? All right.
The only time I had ramen that I actually kind of liked was in freaking Taiwan.
Yeah, they got them good eggy noodles.
I'm going to go 3.
Yeah.
It's right in the middle for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go 2.
Okay.
I usually doctor up. I usually doctor up my ramen when I make it now.
All right. Pizza rolls.
Oh shit!
Are we 9 years old?
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
I have a bag
though.
of pizza rolls.
25 years ago, I ate the shit out of them.
Bags at a time. That's a shit.
When I bought this house, that's about all I could eat.
I'm gonna reserve 5 for something that's probably worse, so I'll go 4.
I'm going 3.
I'm going 3. I got a bag of them in the freezer.
Oh shit!
I can't remember the last time I
You're
had
just
one.
too embarrassed to go number one with it. If you got some in the freezer right now, that's special to you.
No, it's so that's usually for when we're doing shit on here or it's late and I didn't cook anything and make I didn't meal prep and I realize it. Fuck, when I have lunch, I'm like, shit, I have nothing to really make.
It's like a staple.
However you justify it.
Frozen burritos.
Oh,
Damn, I
no.
remember these back in the day.
5.
Oh, them Sarah
Everywhere.
Vista
Or
days.
in the proper language, 5.
There it is.
Fuck. It's pretty low, but I have
but I
a
don't know
feeling
what
there's
else
going to
is
be
in there.
something worse.
Well, shit. Frozen hot dog. Fuck you.
There was a
Fuck it.
burrito really good though. I can't
They
remember what
can
it was.
be,
A
but-
supermarket burrito, frozen, like the 69 cents, and I was like,
Oh, hell no.
These are
69
good.
cents?
I don't
There
know.
was a good brand.
There
I would go
was a
5.
good one.
There was a good
Five.
brand. If you deep fry, if you fried them, they were really good. I like if you microwaved them, they were good. But if you actually put them in a pan with some
69
oil,
cent burrito, though.
That's called a chimichanga, motherfucker.
Oh, frozen
know.
burrito, Magics. Where are you going with it?
I'm going 4.
I'm going 5. Because I probably shouldn't, because this list is probably going to fuck me up, but
No,
I'm going 4. I'm
probably
reminiscing
good.
on the nostalgia of
Oh
it.
shit!
What the fuck?
My finger, my like controls.
Man,
my
no more
controls are not
gummies
right.
before the show. You need to,
my finger, my
or
foot,
you need to
my
put
toe.
a hot pocket.
Hey, I'm going
put
to
that-
I need to speak to somebody.
I can say number 1 with that.
And the hot pocket number 5.
I'll go 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go 1.
I'm going. Ooh.
Damn.
Hot pocket?
Okay. You're probably
'Cause-
right though, because I think the last thing might be something shit.
Number
I mean,
5
are we
is not
talking
gonna
about a literal hot pocket or
the one you put it.
there's some warm pockets?
Does hot pocket have legs?
And do they spread?
Oh, they're going to spread. If you made it this far, they're spreading.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty much.
What did you
I'm
end
going
up
to.
saying?
2.
2 for infinity. All right.
Gummy is getting that ass, huh?
Yeah. Dino. Oh shit. Dino.
Perfect.
nuggets.
I'll,
Oh, yeah.
I'll take that for 1.
Yeah. I'll eat a pound of Dino Nuggies.
My list is almost perfect. I would replace ramen with hot pocket, flip those, and that'd be it. But actually, I really don't care. That's okay with me.
Happy with mine.
Dino Nuggies would be probably number 3 for me.
I'm
I'd
happy
move
with
3
it.
and
You
4
put
down.
Hot pocket over Dino Nuggets? Who raised you?
I didn't know that. Well, so here's the
Uh-huh.
thing: I don't eat Dino Nuggets by themselves. I put them in as chicken for my salads.
You put
Oh.
chicken nuggets in a salad.
Oh shit. I lost.
You
Yeah,
locked
I
it.
usually make a Caesar.
It's like my
I usually make
motor
a
controls
Caesar
are
salad.
limited. Shouldn't be doing this.
Last time you duplicated all of them and moved them over in
Oh,
one
see, that
tray.
would have been
This-
smarter.
God,
That's what you
dude,
did before.
definitely.
Why don't you just put them in the spot instead of moving them twice?
Because I don't want to take them away from Big E's.
No, I mean put it in your slot.
No, but
Duplicate.
if I move it, I got to duplicate it first.
You already. Oh my god.
He's high.
I got to go
Jesus.
ramen one for me.
Special players.
I'm
Hey,
saying.
Probably
Tom, do you
peach
have
balls.
any smelling salts there? You might
No, I
need some.
I'm gonna go nuggets.
He was like, I'm going to move everything
Hot pot.
twice.
No,
Does that
I'm
make
gonna
sense?
do this frozen.
Oh damn!
That's only from nostalgia. Nostalgia.
Exactly. See,
From when
No,
from
you
when we
still
lived
have
in
these
Sierra
rolls.
Vista,
What are you
we used
talking
to.
about?
There was this brand of frozen burritos that we must have been getting from the commissary or something.
I was gonna say it's from the commissary because I never found them at Safeway or the other grocery store. But I remember my mom would always get them.
But I never
she would always
complain
come
about
back
them
on them from the
burritos.
commissary.
They were good.
You can get them in Circle K here. To this day.
No, I haven't been able to find them
That's
anywhere
some
else.
timing right there.
You know what would be fucked up though is if it was like burritos from MREs and we just didn't know it.
I didn't print up the answers.
Oh, you would know that shit.
I don't
Fucking
know the
pour water in it,
answers.
it gets hot.
Oh shit!
Let's
What
just
is
start.
Top 10 played
I
mobile
would say
games.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Mobile game?
How do I?
It is.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a mobile
It's
game.
on mobile. I don't know how
I
popular it
can't
is.
unlock this.
It's pretty
I gotta
popular.
ungroup. Here's a lesson in Keynote. Where's the ungroup
What
button?
shit are you doing?
Oh, there it is at the top. Oh, because number 10 is some game called Royal Match. I never heard
I
of
want
it.
what he had.
That's the social media one.
8-ball pool.
hold on,
Everybody
hold on.
was playing this for a while.
Uno. Uno's a good one.
Nope, Snake.
Pete, how far back are you going, old man?
Genshin Impact.
Out here with the Nokia and shit.
Candy
Oh,
Crush has
Clash
got to be
Clan.
on there still.
It's there. I think it's number.
Fruit Ninja.
Oops.
Subway Surfer. There it is.
Candy Crush.
Crush too.
What about Clash of Clans?
No.
Now? Yes, really?
COD
Call of
Mobile.
Duty
though.
There it
Mobile.
is.
Yeah.
Monopoly
There we
Go.
go.
Yeah.
I always see those
Pokemon?
ads.
Oh, Roblox.
Roblox. That's
Hey,
for the
really?
little kids.
Yeah.
All right. Top 24. Oh, the top 10 places to try. Oh, shit. This is the answer.
Hey, I'm gonna go Italy.
I'm gonna go with New Zealand.
Spain,
Thailand, those lady boys are popular.
Australia, and Canada.
You know why?
Whatever's at
Because
the
I was
bottom,
showing
you
Art
can't
the
see.
slides yesterday and I forgot to cover them back up.
Yeah, whatever's at the bottom we can't see, I'm going to go with them.
Oh, why can't we see that?
Because you
Oh,
got
no. That's what's supposed to cover them.
That's the number.
See, those are the covers. But I had
we'll
him
wait.
sitting down here.
He's obviously autistic or something. I feel sorry for him.
Just temporarily.
Right. Just a little bit.
Well, that's
I ain't know my
interesting.
daddy, but I'm sure I shot out.
Wait,
of his
who's
dick
going
ring.
anywhere on this list?
Not
When?
me.
Australia's too damn far.
I'd love to go to these places, but I'm not it's going to take a lot for me to get on a overwall.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I do. It's beautiful. But I would go to Australia. But everything there, every fucking animal there wants to kill you.
Yeah.
Like, if you watch
I don't like
Nature
watching them
Geographic,
spider videos. Them spiders that are as big as like basketballs? Hell no.
Oh, yeah, the long leg fucking thick ones. I know what you're talking about.
I would go to Italy and Thailand and
Oh,
Canada.
I bet you go to Thailand to Bangkok. No, really. Yeah, you would probably go to Bangkok. Maybe it was just the way I
Well,
said it.
you don't have Tokyo on there. I would go to Tokyo. I mean, it's the only Asian country that's on there. So
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Hello, I need to speak to somebody who can speak Chinese.
You wouldn't go to like Beijing or Shanghai or Hong Kong? I mean, it's
Hong
not on the
Kong,
list.
maybe.
But where would you want to go?
Shenzhen's pretty cool. That's
I
where
would
most of our
go to
electronics come from.
Tokyo or
Yeah.
Hong Kong. Tokyo or
I've
Hong
been to
Kong.
China
The
before. It's
only reason, I
actually
mean,
pretty cool.
honestly, and the reason why is for food. To
I'm
get
not
authentic
surprised,
food.
motherfuckers.
Not Korea, because Korea is like popping off right now.
Oh my God. Heck, I would go back to Korea. I loved it there. I was there for 2 weeks. I only saw 3 cops, and none of them looked
I'm
at me
actually
twice.
surprised Korea is not on this list.
They're all hiding. They're scared of you.
That's
I mean,
fine.
there's
fine.
there's a lot of
You
shit
can
you
go
could get in trouble with in Korea.
Or
Korea
Amsterdam.
was fucking dope. And the people are
I don't
really,
think
really
I-
nice, like overly nice.
I wouldn't go to. I don't have a need or want. And
Red
Italy,
light district.
Italy. I don't give a fuck about that. Italy is closer to.
I mean, it's a red light district.
Okay, great. I would go to Germany.
fuck is that
if it was on there.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to Germany to see where I was born at.
Why is he
so.
trying to come back?
Well, then you've been there. If you were born there, you've been there.
He
Yeah,
wasn't there
I
long
know.
enough to remember it.
I remember 2 things from Germany that only my brother can collaborate are true.
Shitting,
Nobody else believes
shitting in
me.
my diaper.
No, my brother was notorious for. So my mom was notorious for making my brother babysit me. So what he would do, because he wanted to go play basketball all the time, my brother turned out to be like 6'2". He would go to there was a big field. I remember, I don't know if it was a cotton field or whatever, but it was a big field in green.
What the fuck?
The only thing I can remember, or it could have been corn. Could have been a cornfield.
Was this a
but
dream?
There was like a little store, like a country store, like off the side of the road, and they had a basketball.
You sure wasn't an auction?
All right. Anyway, I'll go to Germany and see where I was born at.
Partner wants to laugh, partner wants to scream. I'm like, wow.
So
The story.
my other brother and my mom don't believe me. My dad believes me because he was there, and my brother believes me obviously because. So my brother would always take me there because he wanted to go play basketball. My mom made him babysit me. He would call up these girls and to come watch him play basketball, and then he would leave me with the girls on the side of the basketball court while he would play basketball. And that's how he taught me how to walk, is with a basketball on that court. So I would love to go back to that area to see where I was born at. Tom is too incapacitated for this podcast tonight.
He's changing colors. Look at him.
Like you have a totally red head now, a red face.
He fucked up.
Asian redneck.
Oh no, it was just a little. There was like some gas in here or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Carbon
okay.
monoxide.
Where's my detector?
Anyway, where would you go?
Who?
Tom, since
I
he's
mean,
asking.
I do have one place on my bucket list, which is London. I've never been to London.
London?
Okay.
Interesting. Hey, where would you go?
Off this list or in general?
Oh, in general.
Fuck. I don't know, man. I don't really care.
Okay.
I mean,
No, here it's just funny. It's like, I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. There's nowhere that like jumps out at me. I'm like, I just think about bad shit when I think about going out of the country overseas, just like,
You'd be surprised.
it'd be my luck. But I mean, my buddy did have a dope ass trip in Amsterdam with for a whole bunch of different reasons. But yeah, he came back with some stories, him and his wife and all the shit that they went to, like, I don't know, like 5 different places. It was insane. They were gone for like 2 weeks. But
all the parts of Europe are easy to travel in one day.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe that. I don't know. Never really thought about it.
Cool.
All right. Well, that was. Oh, here you go. Take your smeller.
I already
His
did.
nose is still running from that. What the fuck?
Death. Death.
6 times death. I keep wanting to say death before dishonor, but that makes no sense.
Oh, you don't have our oh, there it is.
The meters?
Yeah, I see it now.
Mass shooter, mass killing.
Now this one's kind of. It's very abstract. Here it is. Death sentence.
Oh. Okay.
It's supposed to just be. Those are like words of a sentence.
And you know how you see one word over and over and over again, you start wondering if it's actually spelled right? That's what this looks like.
Because after a second, it doesn't look like. Wait, is that how you spell death?
Yeah.
Death. Knock on wood.
Oh man, you guys are like
The salts.
this one's tricky.
Shazam, bitches.
Magic.
I was gonna go with abracadabra, but yeah, that's coming in pretty thick now.
All right, the clue is there is a missing letter in the pattern.
Yeah, capital E.
All right, what's the phrase?
Shit. Biggie?
Mystery.
No biggie.
Oh shit!
I was close by accident. I was like, it's missing a Big E. Wait, he logged in. Joke's on you.
On track.
That's too easy.
Were you reading it?
It's like on over track or something, but
Close.
Tracking on track.
Off track. On,
It's a saying.
on the wrong track.
Very close. That's like red hot.
Off the rails.
what the?
No, that's Biggie was red hot.
Shit.
You were like one word off.
Who was Magic's?
Way off track.
No, what Biggie had said.
I said on the wrong track.
One word wrong. What would be the
On the
opposite
right
version?
track.
There it is.
Oh.
Because the on is on the right side.
Oh shit. Damn it.
Oh God, I was supposed to delete these. Damn it.
Nope, we're running them.
How many would it take to kill you? 5-year-old kids. And there is an official answer somehow.
I'm gonna say
I heard this game. This is a game that yeah. Okay.
I'll go with 48.
Oh shit! The official answer from however they came up with it was 49.
That was a fucking shot in the dark.
But why did you say 48? Would they just be mobbing up on you? And
Well, I was
you would
thinking-
just be socking them.
At first I thought 27, and then I was like, man, that would take like 2 seconds. Like, I'll slap the shit out of these little motherfuckers. I'll be punting kids and shit. But so I was like, I think 27 is too low. So I just went with 48.
This is ChatGPT still?
No, this was just something. Some
somebody
weird
was talking
random
about this on a
fact I found.
podcast.
Yeah, you saw this on those dudes.
Yeah, they were like, how many? Like you.
Oh, and here's the next one: kittens.
Ooh, see, that one's.
Cats are evil. I don't know.
I'm gonna say like 19.
It could be 1 if you get fucking the disease off of it.
Surprisingly, it's way higher.
281.
Because you can just be
it's not a
slapping the
full-size
shit out of
cat.
kittens
Are you talking about killing a bear?
Oh well, yeah,
No,
I guess
a
kittens.
kitten.
to kill you.
Yeah.
But I'm saying they carry diseases though. They can.
Well, I mean, but they're talking like about like mutilating you and disabling you and immobilizing you.
I didn't think that far into it. How many kittens would kill me?
I thought for sure it'd be under with the 5-year-old kids, but yeah.
I guess they're murderous kids. I don't know.
guess so. Mean bastards.
Damn bullies.
Detroit kids.
How many days can you go without peeing?
Oof. I want to go with 6.
Oh God.
It can't be too low. It can't be too low.
3. It's probably about 3 because that
I mean, no,
fourth-
put it.
if
I
you're
guess
thinking about
technically,
dialysis,
you could put yourself in the worst case scenario, like stranded in the desert.
I'm peeing in the desert.
Fuck yeah.
I'm peeing in my own backyard
I'll pee as
before.
I walk.
But what if you're not drinking?
I did that before.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna say 3.
Leanne in the chat said, or Leanne, what is it? Anyway, she said 5.
All
They
right.
said 5. I don't know if it's a
The
she.
official answer was 9. Somehow,
Okay.
I can't imagine going 9.
How's that
I can't imagine going 1.
You can't imagine going more than an hour and a half.
That's true. I'll be waking up like every 3 hours.
no cap.
You're gonna pee in like 12 minutes.
That's true. Because
already
it
went
knows.
the middle
Because
of the cast.
if I look at the clock, then my mind knows. Oh shit.
Don't look at it. Well, you got that big screen sitting across from you. Fill in the blank.
Some of these are easy.
What was the what? Oh,
Blue pill.
Blue pill.
I got a cheat sheet though, just in case. What city? Friends.
I never.
New York?
Oh shit.
I wouldn't have known that.
Really? Wait a minute. What?
It was New York.
Single ladies.
Yeah. I couldn't even say it fast enough.
Harry Potter school.
Hogwarts.
I never
We knew
watched
that would be Magic's 100%
Right.
on that one.
Nerd alert!
Elsa
Ah.
sings
Let it go. Let it snow. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Why do you
No,
guys make
I can't believe
I thought you said go. Then when you repeated it,
but I
I
keep
heard you
wanting-
say snow.
No.
Why do you got 7 dashes for a 2-letter word?
To throw you off.
That's ChatGPT.
It worked. I'm like, what?
It's let it go, but
Yeah,
keep
ChatGPT
thinking-
does the spacing.
Let it hose.
all right.
Villain.
Thanos.
Thanos.
Oh, the non-nerd got it. Stranger Things is in the town of
No clue.
Magics.
Hawkins.
I don't know.
I would have never remembered that. I blank it
Want
that
it
way.
that way.
What? How? What?
He wants it that
Focus,
way.
motherfucker, focus.
I am focused.
In
I didn't
Toy
listen
Story,
to
Buzz
Backstreet
Lightyear
Boys
says
either.
Beyond.
Beyond.
I know that one.
The Marvel superhero Black Panther is from
Wakanda.
Wakanda.
Jesus Christ.
Breaking Bad, Walter White, high school, blank kind of teacher.
Chemistry.
Yep.
The long-running show Simpsons. What city?
Springfield.
Yeah, look at you.
Springfield.
Twilight series love triangle between Bella Edward and who's the third? The werewolf.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
That's my answer.
Who's the Indian? Not, I don't know what he is, but he's the werewolf.
What the fuck?
But he's a werewolf.
And he's
I don't
got
remember what his name
Indian
is.
werewolf? What the fuck?
All right, it's Jacob.
I was trying to think because they always had like teams. They're like, I'm team so and so, and I'm like, I
and there
don't
was
remember.
Team Edward and Team Jacob.
Edward didn't even sound familiar, so I was way caught.
You know, they twinkle when they're in the sun.
Twink is correct.
1994 Lion King, Hakuna Johnson. What?
Matata.
All right.
I was still laughing at the other shit.
Dory.
Yeah, look at you. Oh, that's because you babysat kids when you were younger.
Fire.
What? What the fuck? I didn't even read
Fire.
the- Oh, do I have this?
Titanic.
Yeah.
Damn, Terrence is like Mr. Trivia. You been watching Jeopardy?
Ooh, this
Bane.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Dark Knight?
Oh,
Joker, yeah.
well, there was 2. I didn't remember which year, though. There was Bane and Joker.
Yeah.
Bane was
Bane,
in Dark
Joker,
Knight
and
Rises.
Oh, oops.
Oh, well, shit. I didn't
Hunger
really
Games,
watch it.
Katniss District
13.
What the?
12.
Oh, she moves from 12 to 13, so.
Confident
Lost
ass
on a
nerd.
mysterious
Island.
I've
You know, I
actually
thought
never
about
watched
watching
that.
it.
I'm just going to watch.
I've watched bits and pieces of it.
Yeah.
I thought about watching it.
I
I've
watched
never
it.
watched the full episode.
I don't even.
Shrek is
Ogre.
Yeah.
Ogre.
Ogre.
Ooh, Netflix
Gambit.
series. Oh, look at you.
What the? You need
A good
hobby.
series.
Avatar. What
Jesus.
planet?
I know this one.
It's
water
a
one.
store in the mall where you get jewelry.
Hot topic.
Pandora.
Pandora.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I didn't know that was
Office.
the store.
Jim marries who?
Yeah, I never watched that show.
Oh, I know that.
Another series I thought about
And
watching.
when they got married, they did their little special dance to Chris Brown's Forever.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't remember her name.
Pam.
God damn it.
Wonder Woman. What's her street name?
Wonder Woman. Oh, Diana Prince.
I knew Terrence would know that one.
Jesus.
2004 Mean Girls. On what day of the week do we wear pink?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Wednesdays. Come on, don't you know the Mean Girl code?
No.
It's so
No,
fat.
I was thinking Red Cup Wednesday.
Sparrow.
Pharaoh.
What the? Oh, Jack Sparrow. Okay, I knew that
Again, focus.
2008
Focus.
Gravity.
Focus.
Sandra Bullock and
Fucking Ocean's 13.
the guy who convinced Biden to drop out of the election.
one. The guy.
George Clooney?
Yep.
Yes, thank you. Fuck, I can't think
Fuck,
of his
I
name.
couldn't remember either.
I'm just along for the ride.
Harry
at this point.
Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, a sport
Quidditch.
called Quidditch?
Nerd alert!
That's real nerdness right there. You should have changed your voice. Vincent Vega from Pulp Fiction. Johnny who?
Travolta.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, I couldn't think of his fucking name.
That guy.
You said Johnny and it threw me off.
Soprano.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the answer. It's in the question, man.
I know,
The last
but
one right here.
Dead people.
Huh?
I see dead people.
Wait, was there one more? Oh, Big Bang. What's Sheldon's?
Bazinga.
Damn, boy, that is another level
Yo,
of
I've watched
nerdness.
that series twice.
I call foul. He said Bazanga. That's not right.
You already pasted it. Yeah.
Let me hit the right button here. There we go. Oh, let's go back to seeing stats. Did we drop any frames? I like to see that at the end of the day. No. Oh, 107 at some point. I didn't even notice.
Frames?
Oh, shit.
107 drop frames, but 0 in the last 10 minutes.
Was it? I wonder if it was when I tried to do that drop earlier and it got choppy.
I don't know. It had to be me, though. Because it's
you're
usually
hosting.
going to be CPU.
Are you wired?
I'm wired.
Are you wired in the garage?
Yeah, I'm wired.
Hey, we got another subscriber. I just realized that.
Hey, thank you, new subscriber. And
we had
Leanne in the
27 last
chat,
time.
thank you for your
Lenine?
your two-way participation. We appreciate you.
And watching the Gummy Master up there.
You know, these things did not hit me the past 2 days. I took these gummies, and I felt no effect of it.
Well, apparently that shirt did something to you because you ate that gummy.
But I did
gummy
take it
ate you.
I took it like an hour before the show, so that might have made a.
So it hit as soon as you went
It's
live.
kicking in
Okay.
like right.
Take it and then wait about 20 minutes and then have a drink. Not even a strong one, just have a drink. And that shit'll kick in real good.
It'll do something to you.
Gotta give him that
Give us a breakdown. I know you got to recap the weekend for going round, so give us that recap.
Yeah, we got the recap of UFC 310. Pretty good fights all the way around. I thought there was far less decisions than there were finishes, so that's good. There's very few fights that were not interesting. I wouldn't even call any of them not interesting. I don't think there was one fight that I was like, Jesus, this fucking sucks. Like, at least at one point of every fight, it was pretty good. And so, yeah, and then we had the watch party with Clark and Josh. That was fun. We had a good time. And then we got the very last event of the year coming up this weekend, this Saturday. It's happening in Florida. That stupid punk ass piece of shit motherfucker Colby Covington is fighting, and I hope to God that Joaquin Buckley fucks him up. So if you want to hear a nice long rant about how much I hate Colby Covington, it'll be funny, I promise you.
Are they the main?
Yeah, they're the main event.
Yeah,
Joaquin Buckley versus Colby Covington. It was supposed to be Ian Machado Gary versus Joaquin Buckley, but Gary stepped up to fight Shavkat after Bilal dropped out of 310. So piece of shit Colby was too pussy to step up and fight Shavkat, so he's now fighting Joaquin Buckley, who I hope makes a highlight reel out of him. There's some other pretty decent fights on that card. I just don't remember all of them because it's been a long fucking day. So tune in tomorrow, find out. Yeah, I have some good stuff to talk about. Oh, right. and quick teaser, I just found out today there is a new MMA organization that is popping up next year, and they have quite the roster.
Wow.
What
So
are they going to be on? What network?
Don't know any of those details yet.
Gotcha.
But if you want to find out who all the fighters are, tune in tomorrow. You're going to recognize a lot of them if you've ever watched MMA.
GRP.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. There you go. Hit that QR code.
And get them smelling salt when you watch.
Yep. Sponsored by Noctane. Oop, there we go.
He's like, sponsored by Noctane. This is the back of the label.
Anybody else got anything going on? Next couple days?
I'll probably
Probably
stream.
try to put up a cast with some B-roll footage. I'm going to attempt
Oh,
that.
that's right. Yeah, you got to break that Osmo in.
Yeah, I took the footage, but I might have to redo it. Either way, I'm going to put something out, even if it's just 20 minutes. I want to start getting some real content going and make that work.
And maybe at some point this weekend we might, just jump on and do some testing.
I'm more than ready. I think honestly that some of it is my internet, because it dropped off twice before you got on, and then it started getting choppy when I was listening to y'all. So I don't think it's my hardware issue. I think it's actually my connection, my upload. So I'm going to go through that. I'm going to hit up Cox in a minute because I tried to last night. That sounds fucked up. Shut up. I realized that after I said it, I couldn't even pull out.
No Diddy, man. No Diddy.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, but, random buttery nuts all up in my mama, and I shot up there and I said, "What's up, Doc?"
That's all Magic's right there with the buttery nuts. But yeah, I think it's got something to do with my connection, my upload. So I don't know if it's the coax to the house. I doubt that it's my router. I'm on DOCSIS 3.2, but it could be. So I think that's a big part of it. And I noticed that I pulled up some stats on my other screen and I was pegging 100%. So I'm sure that's not helping.
Damn. Yeah, I got to figure out my usage too, because my Stream Deck it stays at like 40 or 35, and it jumps up and down, and that's high for me. So I'm not just high, that's high for me.
No, I looked at my deck, but it doesn't match the actual CPU usage. I don't know what it looks at, but I looked at I had a graph going on the other screen, and it was not the business. Yeah. Speaking of which, what browser are you using for this? Because I'm in Chrome right now, but Chrome is also memory hungry. I got plenty of memory, but it still might not be efficient.
I happen to be using Chrome, but yeah, I think it is like a hog.
It is. That's known. E, what are you using?
I use Chrome too.
And Magic's?
I used to use Chrome, and it was killing the RAM usage, so I switched to Edge. I have better control over it.
Edge. I might try that. Because, I got 32 gigs of RAM, but my CPU usage was high as shit, and I'm not sure why yet.
I have a feeling I know what... I think I know what's causing it, but...
On mine or yours?
Yours.
Okay, well, we can figure it out in a minute.
Because he put a keylogger on your computer while he was there.
No, I think it's hardware. I think it's
his ass.
So as much as y'all were clowning me about the monocaster, it didn't really start happening until we did that gain adjustment on it and adjusted the gain on the mixer to be what it is, and that's when it started happening on my old one. I didn't do any of that with this one, and I don't have the echo. And I know you adjusted your gain and your phantom power on yours, but
phantom power has nothing to do with gain.
No, I was saying multiple things.
Okay.
The only thing that would cause that is having a shitty China piece of shit. Because these things are made to have extra gain. You can adjust the gain. That shouldn't cause those issues. I don't think that's it. I'm not saying it's not a hardware issue in general, but it's definitely not a gain issue.
Okay.
That's just my 2 cents. I don't know.
I don't agree with you at all.
I was saying turn all that down to the regular default settings. Don't adjust the gain. Don't increase nothing. Just plug the mic in, be in front of the mic, and talk. You don't have to talk at all. You just need other people to talk, because it's not happening. It does happen when you talk, but it happens when we're talking. It's coming back through you.
But it didn't before. I haven't changed any hardware.
Because before I was on at the same time, and it was my monocaster that was doing it for me. Now it's not happening on mine. So at this point, it's. I think we talked about it before. It's not we're past the trying to surgically troubleshoot this. We need to wipe it out and go
wipe it out. No, we have really not even tried to troubleshoot it. So on the next episode, let's do a troubleshoot.
Tuesday.
That's okay.
Because there's some things we can try.
Yeah, and I learn. I get reminded of this every day at work. Just because something worked for fucking years upon years doesn't mean that it can't still go bad, or something can get some variable can get thrown in the mix. Look at what happened with me just by getting an update on my fucking computer. We all know updates fuck shit up, and it looks like I have another one sitting there. It's fucking annoying, but yeah. So I mean, any little thing can change some shit. That's why I'm always like, hey, if it's coming from me, I need to know. Like that's why that's why when I jumped on, I said, hey, was that echo there before? Because if it came when I jumped in, then I have a problem, and I got to figure it out.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you can see my levels here. They're probably delayed, but the levels are not anywhere near peak. And the pod mic is not a 48 volt mic. So it has
the other thing I was going to say is to have Tom not have Infinity do anything, but have Tom mute him and Ninja and Director to see if it's still showing up. But I don't know if that would actually work as far as the testing that I'm looking for. To see if when we talk, it's still feeding back through that.
Well, the problem is because it doesn't always happen, it's hard to know when to mute.
Right. We would need to mute him and just talk randomly to see if it occurs like over a period of time.
The only way that would work is if we muted him for the whole episode. Because if I push that mute button on him, it's not gonna show any echo.
That's I'm wondering
but to know that that's true. So I guess if I pushed his mute on Director and he still showed a signal, then I would think it was a problem with Ninja.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't rule that out, but okay.
I guess we'll see.
Okay.
And I'm also going to figure out what's eating up so much CPU usage.
Me too.
Like I know for you, some of yours, E, is probably that update sitting there. It shouldn't eat up CPU, but I know that can also cause delays. But after the update, you should be fine. Me, I have no freaking clue yet, but I'm going to find the fuck out.
What is your CPU usage at right now, E?
I go by my stream deck just because I like he was saying the meters don't match, and that's true. I just know when I start having problems looking at my CPU usage on my stream deck, and right now I'm at between 35 and 40, and I'm usually sitting at somewhere under 10. So
I'm at 45 on my deck.
Yes, for a while now it's been doing this, but it was never doing that before. For the longest time after we made all those changes, everything was great. And something changed and I can't find that spot again. I need to find it and fix some things again. But even in Ninja, like right now I'm up is 719 for me. It's never that high, and it jumps into like amber color, and then every once in a while it hits red on that little arrow, and I know that that's what I'm sending in. Mm-hmm. So that's always an issue too. So I know something's happening. I just need to pinpoint and figure it out.
Mine has not turned off a green, but that doesn't mean it doesn't mean a lot. It means some, but. It's green right now.
Well, we're due for a troubleshooting episode.
Yeah.
I'm down. I mean, I need to. Shit.
But
so I mean, I can log in sometime this week too, even just to see with one person, because we're also bouncing off of you,
right,
Tommy. So if there's an issue with your upload or anything there, it could also add to it.
Yep, for sure.
Because we're doing the peer-to-peer mode and not server mode.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought about switching to NDI, but NDI it required so much more. Like we'd have to log into Skype. It was just weird. I think Ninja is probably still the best bet. It's free. There's not a lot of overhead. It's just a browser.
Did you switch to the 1080p? That we talked about 2 weeks ago.
I'm just on 1080p. Yeah. I'm broadcasting 1080p I pull everybody in at 1080p.
Okay. I did make that switch too.
Okay.
So, but that's not enough to eat up the CPU. I'm 8 cores damn near maxed out. What the fuck? Or 10, I think.
Well, I think next time we troubleshoot, we'll do the Ninja mute and see if that makes a difference. Like I said, though, it's going to be hard to know if that makes a difference because since it's not 100% echo,
right?
There's no guarantee that you were going to echo to begin with.
Intermediate's hard to troubleshoot.
Yeah, so we don't know if. Oh, there's a good one right there.
Yeah,
if it was the muting or if just it didn't happen.
So I mean, I can mute myself right now, but that doesn't mean that it's not bouncing somewhere.
Yeah,
you're muting on your mic channel.
I can.
When you changed to your Infinity logo earlier in the cast, probably like 15 minutes ago, did you mute yourself?
Yes.
So
the logo is causing it.
No, the echo still occurred. The echo was occurring when your logo was on and you had muted
like the
yourself.
scene might have something else going on, like a different audio
when you were
source.
on this screen, was echoing. Yeah. When it was on this screen,
right now,
it was still echoing.
Oh, it's not echoing right now?
It's not echoing right now, but when he did it earlier in the cast, and he was right there, it just echoed.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking you to check the.
I hit mute on the actual caster.
Okay.
This
on your mic
has
channel?
Yes, on the mic channel. Yes.
Okay. Because I just heard a lot of echo right now of myself talking. No, we should probably just do a whole troubleshooting then, and then just get it knocked out.
I'm down.
Knock it out. All right. Well,
but Tom has to pee, so it can't be right now.
I've been sacrificing, suffering a little bit.
9 days.
I can't do 9 days.
Yeah, you got 9 more days, bro.
9 minutes. That's what happens when you work from home. You just keep going to the bathroom. There's no constraints.
Yeah, and you eat gummies.
Yep.
This is true.
Because you don't have to drive.
Infinity stay on though after.
What is that word? Oh, Leanne. Thanks to Leanne.
Lenine.
Oh, Lenine. All right.
You said that earlier.
The font's so small. It's too far away.
Do we know
the monitor's 10 feet away.
In front of you.
Do we know Lenine?
50-inch monitor
it's
in front of you.
far away though.
God. And you have glasses
Does anyone
on.
know Lenine?
Yes,
No.
I do.
Oh, okay. There you go. Infinity does.
There you go. I was just curious.
Thanks to Lenine. And everybody else, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, I got a button for that somewhere.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. I'm in the wrong scene for that. I'm in the HUD scene. Wow. The scene that shows the stats.
And then Tom is a mess for like a week after Art comes out.
There it goes.
Days.
There's the like and subscribe. We'll regroup. We'll probably do a tech episode troubleshooting. I'm looking for my end screen button. I can't find it. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment down below. We'll see you guys next time. Technically Unsound. Peace out.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Shout out to Elton John.